Hello, Gemini. So here for your reading is, first up, you have the Six of Cups, the Knight of Cups, you have the Two of Swords, you have the Seven of Swords in reverse in your reverse challenge position, and then you have, for what is recommended, you have the Tower. Okay, so I think somebody from your past, either you've been in contact with somebody from your past. I do believe you've been in contact with maybe somebody from your past to a certain degree. And because this is in your kind of the past position a little bit, but this is a recent past. Now, this could be some type of romantic lover or some romantic interest for you. And I feel like this person, you have some kind of like emotional investment in. And I think this has been causing you to kind of like almost like avoid making a decision. I'm wondering if, let's say if this is a relationship reading, which for some of you, I really think this might be. I really think that maybe an ex or somebody from the past kind of came back into your life. You have these little feelings for, and now you're kind of torn between two worlds. You have your current relationship and this other person that you have these emotions and feelings for, because the Two of Swords is all about not making a decision, and you're kind of keeping yourself stuck because you're not making a decision. So, and I think with this in the reverse position, this is about keeping secrets in the reverse position. It's kind of, this is a card of sneakiness in general or being strategic, but when it's in reverse, it's kind of like you're deceiving yourself or you're keeping secrets from others in a sense. So I'm wondering if whoever this Knight of Cups represents, if you have these feelings for, and you might want to kind of switch things up a little bit, but you're kind of like trying to keep that to yourself, or you're not really making that decision to do that. But for the recommended thing for you to do, as far as the tarot cards see it, or your spirit guides or whoever, they're saying the Tower, which is all about shaking stuff up. It's all about kind of bringing things down to the foundation and rebuilding again. So for those that are in some type of tricky love triangle or situation, you might need to shake things up a little bit. So yes, I thought this was very, very interesting for you guys. Now, if this is not a love reading for you, this could be some situation or person from your past. It doesn't have to be a romantic interest, but just somebody that you had some kind of like, when I say chemistry, it doesn't have to be romantic chemistry. It could be friendships. It could be you were a business partner. You just guys, like, both of you just gelled together. You really had this great working relationship, or somebody that really kind of stirred your creativity or certain passions. It doesn't have to mean romance. It could just be somebody that like you bounced off ideas with, or you enjoyed their company, and you guys kind of like worked harmoniously with in a sense. And then I would say I think that person is kind of coming back, and you're having this harmonious connection, and maybe you work better with that partner than maybe some other person, some other employer or whatever. It's kind of causing you a little bit to be stuck, because this could be they have a new business idea, a new venture in a different direction, a new idea, and you were going in one way, and now you're kind of indecisive as to which direction you could take it. And I think this is saying that you're kind of either fooling yourself, or you're trying to keep it to a secret to like let's say one of the business partners. You don't want to let them know. But the Tower is saying you got to shake stuff up. So you just take it how it works for you. But I definitely think that this is really, I just really feel like this for many of you has some type of romantic or relationship kind of feel to it in a sense. You definitely have to make this decision. And I think this decision is going to be the one that's a little bit more, I don't want to say destructive, but a little bit more, I don't want to say chaotic, because the Tower it feels chaotic in the moment, but it's always for the betterment of yourself. But it could just be a little bit not entirely going with the norm in a sense. Like it's not exactly the easiest route, but usually the Tower is for your own betterment. Okay, so let's continue. So for your Oracle card, you have time. Embrace in the dewdrops of life before they disappear with the morning sun. Then you have separation. Time apart from your partner is on the horizon. And then you have all these cards wanted to come out for you guys. When I stop struggling, I float. Be a pineapple, stand tall, wear a crown, and be sweet on the inside. Difficult roads often lead to beautiful destinations, and try to be a rainbow in somebody's cloud. Then you also have turn away, which is about leaving what doesn't serve you behind. So now with everything, you have like with the separation and the difficult roads card, I really think because if you think the difficult roads lead to beautiful destinations, sometimes you have to choose to go on these difficult roads. You don't always choose the easiest route. And oftentimes, if you choose the easiest route, it obviously takes you one way, but the rewards might not be the same as if you went through the trenches with stuff. So I really think this is also saying that you have this decision to make over here. And I don't think it's going to be the easiest route because you have the Tower at the end as far as like kind of like your outcome or what you need to do. And I think if this is relating to a person, let's say if it's a current relationship, I think you might have a kind of a separation situation kind of happening. Because it says a time apart from your partners on the horizon. And with this turn away, maybe your current situation is not really the best for you, and you're realizing that, and you're just kind of deciding that it's time. Because even with time here, embrace the dewdrops of life before they disappear with the morning sun. This could just be saying that you might be in a period where you're kind of like reflecting and you're remembering the past and how somebody treated you, and maybe your relationship right now is they're not treating you well. They're not doing what you're used to or what you expected them, and this could be like, I gotta let this go. And I think because something definitely from the past is going on in your mind, like this could be a person, but even if this is a thoughts you're having, like you could be remembering a past relationship that might have treated you one kind of way and they were really good, and for whatever reason it didn't work out, but you're missing that. And I think you're just, with this here, I just feel like you're not getting the emotional fulfillment that you might be seeking or you're expecting with your current situation. And I think, I don't know. I really think somebody's came back into your life, but everybody's a little different. So you always have to take things how they go for you. But I feel like with even this pineapple, it's saying stand tall, wear a crown, and be sweet on the inside. Like, I think this is, to me, is saying, like, you just got to stand up for yourself, and you just got to take it. You just have to own it. Like, sometimes you just have to, if something doesn't go right, you just have to stand up, own it, and just, if somebody's going to be upset at you, well, they're going to be upset at you. If you decided that you need to go in a different direction in a relationship, well, that's what you need to do for yourself. You need to, like, own your power. Like, you need to own your own actions, and you just need to just do what's best for you. And this is, when I stop struggling, I float. So I'm thinking that maybe whatever relationship that's not really working out for you at this moment, you might be kind of struggling to make it work. And then this kind of this energy here, the Seven of Swords reverse, could be like you're lying to yourself, saying that like, oh yeah, it'll be okay, like maybe things will change if we do this, maybe we can reconcile, maybe it'll be better. And I just don't necessarily know if you're gonna get that, because I just feel like with everything here, you have turn away, separation, difficult roads, try to be the rainbow in somebody's cloud. Like, that's trying to say that even if you're having a bad day, you try to be happy, like be your own rainbow if you need to be. This is standing up for yourself in a sense. When I stop struggling, I float. And then you have time, which is like, in a sense, time heals all. I really think that you have something that you kind of need to change. And I really feel like you need to change this. But the Two of Swords, you're just not really maybe, I think with the Two of Swords here and the Tower at the end, I think you need to change this, but sometimes when you change things, you do have these Tower moments, and they can be like a little destructive and disruptive and just like dramatic and everything, and like super extra. So I think you might be avoiding this Two of Swords moment, and you could be kind of lying to yourself, saying, oh yeah, it'll be better, maybe I don't have to go this other route. But I think ultimately you will be having this Tower moment, and you will be making that decision to switch things up. And I think if it's better for you, that's what you need to do in the end. Because sometimes these situations, you can prolong them. You can only prolong this Two of Swords so long before you have this Tower moment. You know, when you don't make decisions, sometimes the decisions make you. Like, you don't make the decision, you keep not making the decision then makes itself, whatever way. And sometimes it doesn't make it the way that you would have preferred it. So I think this is saying you should really be mindful of that. Take that into consideration, Geminis. And, you know, but it's going to be okay. I think you got a lot going on here, though. You got a lot going on. Okay, Geminis, think of a question. We're going to ask the Magic 8 Ball in a second. But first, let's find out what spirit of the dish shall be with you guys in the upcoming week. And you got the spirit of the Italian, which is the gelato. So the Italian gelato ice cream. Okay, so then for those that are curious about what dinner and a movie does the universe recommend for me, you have, let's see, what dinner and a movie for my Geminis. Okay, you have seafood and thriller. And then let's see what you got, what numbers and letters you guys got. So you have A, O, M, S, U, and you have 5, 9, 6, 1. And let's see what stones. You have desire and laugh. So I definitely think the desire is kind of coming with this this Knight of Cups a little bit. There's something that you desire. And I definitely think it has that kind of energy. And then laugh. I just think that if you're having the Tower moment, or you're having this kind of situation where you have to figure out what you're doing, I just think you need to, if you're having a little bit of a rough time, I think laughter is always important. It can kind of help you shift things up. But maybe this is like somebody makes you laugh. I wonder if this is that person from the past. Maybe they kind of have a tendency to, they're funny, or you just connect and you just laugh and you smile. So I definitely think that you need to find your little happiness this week and kind of just remember just to laugh when you can. Okay, guys, here we go. Think of your question. Oh, mystical, magical 8 ball, the mightiest ball of all the balls in the world. What is the answer to Gemini's question? It says, as I see it, yes. So there you go, guys. It says yes. The 8 ball has spoken. Okay, I hope you have a wonderful weekend. I'll talk to you later. Bye.